Depending on when you're watching this video or listening to this podcast, you've probably heard the news that the UK is going into a second lockdown. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at how to market your business through the coronavirus crisis. And with that being said, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to join the notification squad. Leave us a like on this video so the algorithm knows that it's great content so it can reach out to more people. And with that being said, let's jump into the 3 points we're going to be looking at today. The first point is to present with empathy and transparency. What exactly does that mean? So I came across a post or a quote this morning on LinkedIn that says something along the lines of, we're not in the same boat, but we are traveling within the same tide, which begs the question, if you look at it with the current landscape, there are some businesses that are absolutely thriving right now. However, there are a lot of other businesses that are struggling right now. So it's a very, very true statement in the fact that some businesses are geared up to weather this storm, some businesses aren't so much. So we're not in the same boat, but we are traveling or through the same tide because everyone's going through the same sort of issues in terms of the unknowns, the uncertainty. Therefore, for your marketing as an organization, as a brand, as a business, it's very, very important to come across with a lot of empathy. It's very, very important to come across with a lot of transparency. Just because you're doing good doesn't mean you should feel bad when other people are doing bad. However, you need to be empathetic enough to understand their situation and where possible, be of help, be of value. That's probably the most important way to market your business in this current time. The second point we're going to look at is to adapt to a new way of working. How does that influence your marketing? Well, you need to be nimble enough to basically pick up and go remotely. People will be able to work in the office. I mean, one of the restrictions is to where possible, where you're able to, you should be working from home. So you need to adapt to the new way of working, which means your marketing activities. If you heavily rely on a lot of offline marketing activities, for example, through networking, for example, through exhibition as your sole primary source of marketing, you need to be able to adapt. Does that mean transitioning into creating a lot of Zoom webinars, for example, to add value to your audience, to add value to prospective customers? You need to be nimble enough and adaptive to the new environment so that your marketing can succeed through this current climate. And finally, the last point is to associate your brand with good. There is no question there are going to be plenty of negativity flying about. The coronavirus is this, the coronavirus is that, the Prime Minister is this new law is that. However, while 80% of the population are going to be spitting the negativity, if you can associate your brand with the 20% of people, with the 20% of organizations who are going to be focusing on the positive aspects, that gives your company a good chance of marketing success. Because if you stay away from the negative side of things, people are able to see you as a thought leader, people are able to see you as the go-to person. That doesn't necessarily mean you have all the answers figured out. However, if you're concentrating on the positive side of the equation, that gives you a very, very strong competitive chance against your competitors. And looking at those 3 points, I would love to hear your thoughts, comments in the comment section. If you have any questions whatsoever on some more technical elements of marketing to help you through this tricky period, leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. My name is Steven Solademi and I'm the host of SOS Creativity TV and FM. Till next week, bye for now.